makes no difference what you're going through. You're gonna make it. God's gonna see you through. Hold your head up. Put a smile on your face. This is another test. It won't last always. So get ready. Get ready for your blessing. For your blessing. Get ready. Get ready for your miracle. For your miracle. Get ready. Get ready for your blessing. For your blessing. Get ready. Get ready for your miracle. For your miracle. I know you've been hurting deep down inside. Let me encourage you, it's gonna be alright. Troubles and trials come to make you strong. Keep on believing, you keep holding on. Get ready for your blessing. Get ready for your miracle. Get ready for your blessing. Get ready for your miracle.
Good morning, everybody. Sir Markadu here. Another great day. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. Every single last one of them. We are going to have an awesome broadcast this morning. I'm looking for people to come on and chime on in. I'll let you know when we're ready to give you the number so you can come on and get involved. This is, I believe, is going to allow us to take back our youth in a different way that they couldn't even imagine. The children don't even see us coming. And the beauty about what we're going to communicate about today is helping our youth to prosper. And the emphasis is on help, okay? And when we start touching it, we got to realize where we are as a nation of people. And what are we going to do? What difference can we make, right? And, you know, a lot of people throw up their hands and say, what difference does it make? You know, they're just going to do this. They're going to keep on killing. They're going to keep on murdering, and they're going to keep on doing the drugs and all that. Let me tell you something. You're looking at an old crackhead and sniffing heroin kind of dude, alcoholic, and God changed me, you know, and he can change our children. He will. He's going to do some mighty, mighty things. You know, I'm always encouraging the youth to start their own business. Am I right, my kid? I'm always encouraging, no matter what. I say, you got to start. You have to start. So sooner or later, if you want your own car, if you want your own home, you get tired of asking your parents and you're looking at your parents for things, right? And all of a sudden, you're like, they're not dishing out that money that you need. They're just, I believe it's a cross between they're not going to do it and they don't have it to give. Most parents are concerned about one thing mostly, especially as they get older. You know what that is? Retirement. They work their buns off all these years so they can make sure when they get older that they can take care of themselves. Because there's no guarantee that you're gonna be there to help your parents. Am I right? Yes. If they bank on our children, if you bank on your children to make sure that your retirement is in good standings, sorry. You know, because it's an investment when we deal with our children, right? We give, right? Or bless. And you gotta stop looking at your investment. It's like you throwing your money into this business and there's nothing really coming back. So just because they go to school and college and all that, that ain't no guarantee. Go ahead. I think we got a caller coming through already. It's probably a customer. Caller, you on the air.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Brother Terrence, Chicago.
Hey, Brother T, what's going on?
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. We're getting, you can stay right there on the line. Let me, let me get this intro in because you're the first caller. That's awesome. You're right on it.
Oh.
All right, stay with me now. Stay with me. Here we go. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes of what the topic is today. It's about helping our youth to prosper, right? Now, think about this. If you dependent on your child or our youth that's growing up around us to help themselves, that you're mistaken. They can't help themselves. We have to develop programs and situations where our children can prosper. Period. They are yearning for us as adults to give them the right direction that they need to push them forward. You look at my son Mark. We look at him. Now, if I didn't teach him about the business, how he gonna run this? I got another scenario for you. There you go. You got some oranges here, right? Now, you have the formula to make orange juice, but you give your child the oranges, you say, here, go make some orange juice. Now, what do you want the kid to do? You want them to just go in there and mess up what you put together. You told them to just do it, and that is the problem. Most societies, within our society, they teach their children key things to win. Now, I'm going to open it up. What do you think about that, Mr. Terrence?
Well, I mean, okay, the best example I can give you is when I was going to one of my former churches, he was training me to get into the ministry, and the only thing he told me is, read your Bible and God will do the rest. Well, at that time, it sounded good to me because I was very excited. But when God showed my wife and I to leave that church and go to another church, he's showing me the right way. He's telling me, look here, Terrence, this is what you need to do. Here's a book called Improving Your Service. I want you to read this book. After you finish reading this book, I'm going to go over it with you. And I got another book. Read your devotional Bible every day. So in other words, the other pastor was telling me just read God's word and he'll do the rest. Whereas this pastor is showing me, hey, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm not just going to put you out there. It's just like you take a person that don't know how to drive, and you just put them behind the wheel and put them on the expressway and say drive. What's bound to happen?
No, they're going to crash and burn is what's going to happen.
You're right about that.
And so to this day, for you to become the ministry, and get into the ministry that you desire, you mean to tell me you're constantly being guided and directed in the right path?
Amen.
So how are we going to take our children and say just go to school and just be somebody? We got to develop businesses for our youth. Let me tell you something. All children are not going to be entrepreneurs, but you give them that hope that they can at least take care of themselves.
Right.
I got a young sister sitting here right now that want a car. How fast do you think you're going to get that car on just the information that your mother and your father is giving you? How fast that going to happen? You going to get it? You going to get a car because your mother's saying, yeah, keep working hard. Keep doing this. Now, it's something extra that has to happen for our youth to realize they are definitely the masters of their own universe. But we gotta continue to guide them. Now, most parents don't know how to do that. So the youth that I'm educating is to show them that they're gonna have to show their parents just a little bit on how to support you. See, but you gotta learn some more stuff. See, just to go to school. Now, let me teach you. Let me say this to you, brother Terrence. I got you got kids, right? That go into school to be a doctor, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, what do doctors do before they become a doctor? Don't they have to practice?
Yeah.
Right? If you're going to be a pro athlete or athlete, what do they got to do? Practice. If you're going to be a musician, right? What do you got to do? But if you're going to be in business, what are our kids not doing? They're not practicing. We gotta teach our children to practice business at a young age.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
So this is our dilemma. And I need you to help me just a little bit, Terrence. Tell me something that's gonna make us as a country. We gotta wake up our people. We got to, and I say we gotta turn our kids back. Even I don't care if they're 20, 30 years old. We got to get them back to Christ.
That's true.
We got to teach them to pay their tithes.
That's true.
What do you think?
Well, my thought is it goes back to say the foundation. If they're not teaching their kids, where would they call? See, a lot of people use that as a crutch. My mom and daddy didn't teach me about church.
Whoa.
That's not an. When you come to the realization or the knowledge of Christ, you're supposed to follow Christ. Then you can show your children the right way. The Bible is our guideline. That's all we need. God will show us what to do. He speaks to us and tells us what to do. But a lot of people, everybody has heard. Like you look here in Chicago, the murder rate is just terrible. People get shot and killed young, real young. I come to work this morning, my coworker told me he got to go to a funeral Saturday.
Wow.
His 20 years old, dead. For what? Because the devil has a mind. One thing about me, my upbringing, my mom was Jehovah's Witness and my dad goes to church. So with that being said, I was on the up and up like, I don't know what to do. But I thank God that he showed me what to do.
Yes.
Something was instilled in me, so when I got old enough, I can make my own decisions. It never departed from me. It was already instilled in me, and I never forgot it. I may strayed away from it.
Yes.
But it was in me. It was innate in me. So I had it in me. That was the main key to have it inside of me.
Yes.
So when challenges come, and I feel I can do it myself, something come back to me that I learned.
Yes.
You forgot about me. You forgot about the one who keeping you.
The one that birthed you. He got you here first.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. The one that not only keeping you, the one that birthed you, the one that's making you. You know, my Muslim brothers and sisters, I love them just as well. The word is the word. No matter what you're practicing, the word is the word. And the more you teach each other the word, the more we're going to prosper as a nation. We got to. Let me tell you something. Hold up, beloved. Calling on the air.
Good morning, sir. Mark D.
I was hoping you called in this morning. We're getting ready to conference you in. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Patrick, that's brother Terrence. Terrence, that's Patrick.
Good morning, Brother Terrence.
Okay.
Good morning. How you doing? Great. Good.
Now, check this out. We are a nation that needs to grow up with knowing the fact that we need mentors. We gotta be a nation of mentors. We have to stop being that we are on our own, that the great I am, there's got to be the great we are. We need more mentors. This is why our children are collapsing. That's why they're killing each other. Come on, Patrick.
That's true. And the reason why I got that phone, I said, let me call in right now. Because it's the simple fact that we think that the kids are not listening to us. You Saturday, you had the broadcast going, your son was there, and you mentioned to the fact that he might doze off, he might be nodding off while you're doing the broadcast or whatever. But one thing about it is that he's sitting there listening.
There you go.
And he can hear what you're talking about. You got him there. Now, he may not be engaged like you want him to be engaged, but you got him there and you can put into him. You got to keep him around you so he can learn. He going to learn, and like Terrence said, he going to use it when the opportunity comes for him to use it. But if you don't put him around it, you're not going to be able to give him that information, whether he want to use it or he don't want to use it.
You got it.
So it's a great thing for these brothers that's getting on the line, calling in from all over the world, man. I tell you, you are a great mentor to us. And we listening. You didn't even know I was listening.
No.
But I was listening.
I was hoping.
And when the time came for me to chime in, I called in. Just like Brother Keith and Dawood. They probably listening too. But they got to chime in when the opportunity is there for them to chime in.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate you for showing us that we have to mentor, because we have to be mentored too.
Absolutely.
Well.
Absolutely.
I tell parents, I used to be a Jehovah's Witness as well, and I go to church now, and I understand where you're coming from, brother. But everything that I learned as a Jehovah's Witness is still in me. That's why I can speak publicly, because I used to get up in front of the congregation and give talks. You understand what I'm saying? And so I understand where you're coming from. I want you to be able to speak, son. I want you to be able to speak, but I just wanted to chime in. Just because the young man or young lady is not look as if they're paying attention, don't believe that they're not paying attention. You got to instill into them and let them use what you're putting into them.
It's awesome, man. That's awesome, because I use my sister McKee over here as a go-to person, because she really, because I always encourage her, because I know you can do it. I know you can. I know you. Once you get a more clearer understanding that there's mentors around, that you need mentors like me to help you go forward. A lot of times, you might, you've been working about maybe a year, so it seems that maybe you don't really care, or maybe you're not engaged. But that don't mean one day you might say, you know what? I heard you over the last year, and I really do want my own vehicle, and I really do want my own place, and I really do want to be able to take care of myself. I need some extra tools, and since you're the guy that has the things that I need, the tools to build a house, the tools to fix my car, the tools that fix my life, I want those tools. And a lot of the things that we require from our youth, and I demand attention from our youth, is not that difficult. They're very simple, tactical, applicable tools. And you just use them to your advantage. Like me, I just joined my church, and I'm a little bit more, I'm getting involved with the entrepreneurial program at the church. But it's not, I'm joining the entrepreneurial program. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for our other brothers and sisters. They're the ones that need it. I told that leader and that pastor, I said, I have so many great ideas that's going to take over this community. And I said, see that church in there? See those pews? We're going to fill up every chair in there, and they're going to be up on the balcony by the time I help you get finished with this. But it's going to be a lot of young folks that I'm going to teach. I'm going to show them how to take the youth that we have in the church already, and then I'm going to teach the youth how to recruit other youth. How's that sound?
Amen. Good.
But it's easier done than said. Because if I ask Makia right now, do you want the best for yourself? You want the best for yourself? Okay. Do you want the best for any of your peers, people that you know that's your age? Now, if I can show you ways to help the other people around you, that's around your age, if I can help them prosper, would you feel good about that? Now, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have some people around you that are awesome, just like you. Now you got go-to friends and associates that are now, they're smarter than they ever was. Now you got some real friends. How's that sound? How's that sound, fellas?
Oh, that's real.
So you think it's doable?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Terrence, can you imagine this? That because of you, the murder rate goes down in Chicago, and it's documented because of you.
Wow.
It's documented that Terrence Howard and that Patrick Julian, because of the service that you put into those youth up there, that they now are turning against crime and murder. And it's documented.
Wow.
We're gonna get there. Not that we can get there, we will get there. We can't wait no longer. We don't have the next 10 years to make this work. It's gotta work now, this year.
Right.
So I need you, brothers. I need you to connect. Terrence, I hope you don't mind me giving Julian your number and vice versa. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Very good. So listen, one of y'all gotta go because I got another caller on here.
I'm gonna get off the line. I'll talk to you a little later.
Okay, brother. God bless you and family. Hold on, Terrence. This
Okay.
drop for Julian. He was line 2. The whole, number. Caller, you on the air. Caller, you on the air. Who's calling?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Country boy.
Country boy in the house. Hey, listen, country boy. Before you get going, because I know you, boy, you like me, a rapid fire machine gun. Now, we were talking last night, you and I, and I think you put me on a speaker, and you had some folks there. Can you elaborate on what we talked about and what we're going to accomplish down here in Georgia?
Most certainly not. You're supposed to read me my rights if you're going to put me on the air. And I have a right to remain silent. You want me to give up to my right to remain silent?
Yeah, we don't need you to be silent.
Yes, sir, Marcus.
Yes.
Everything that I say and do can be and will be used to bless people. You want me to open my mouth and bless people?
Absolutely.
Well, sir, just to overshadow the conversation, we was talking about how you've already been involved blessing people, but what people don't understand, sir, is blessing is a blessing of giving. You remember you and I was talking about giving?
Yes, sir.
Well, see, what most people don't understand about giving, guess how we're teaching people to give, sir?
Yes.
We got to give them something first.
Yes.
It's kind of like we breaking the rules this time because we're practicing do unto others before they do unto you.
Yes.
If you give, Sir, what happens when you give?
You get it back in return.
How do you mean it comes right back to you?
Yes.
Well, why are people not giving love away today when it's the most powerful thing? So, sir, what we was just kind of elaborating on, we're going to have to teach people how to pass it forward, because we was talking at first about those other businesses. All their names have been changed to protect the guilty and the innocent, too. But we've been running around. I said we, sir.
Yes.
We've been running around for years selling their product.
Yes.
But you said, country, we're going to have to remix this thing and do things a little different. I said, well, what do you mean? She says, sir says, well, maybe I need to start letting people own their own products. I said, well, what you mean by that? You going to put Country Boys label on your products?
Yes. Absolutely.
Sir Markadu, I would throw him a joke, but I'm going to have, I needed your permission because I don't know how mature your listeners are at this time of morning.
Well, they're very mature. We need anything and everything to get our youth to go in the right direction, no matter how much. You're a very loving man, and you know how to deliver a message. So let's hear it.
Well, first of all, J. Paul Getty was one of the richest men to walk the planet. He said, I would rather have 1%, sir. How much?
1%.
1% of 100 different people effort selling my crack. I mean, my drug. I mean, my heavenly body products.
Yes.
You mean your product is legal, sir?
Yes.
What is the name of your product line?
Heavenly Body Products.
You mean you can take your product, instead of letting people run around and sell everybody else's stuff, you mean they can call it their stuff?
Private labeling at its best.
Private labeling? Well, now, won't you elaborate on that for a minute? What does private labeling mean?
Private labeling. Well, check this out, country. We got, like you said, I've been selling other people's product. Other people have been selling my product. Just over the last year, my son will tell you, I said, you know what? The fragrance industry has nothing on this magnitude where we can take an average person, Makia, put her name on the product, and she pours and labels anyway. She pours and labels my product. Now I'm going to teach her how to pour and label her own product.
Now we're going somewhere. You mean somebody can own their own product line?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they're going to prosper like nobody's business because they are now owners of their own line.
Well, Sir Markadu, what the problem is, we got some people of multicultural involved in what we're doing, but I thought you told me that if they could sell your product, but you didn't have to run no background check on them.
Never that.
You mean if we did something in our past, you don't really care if we messed up in our past?
Absolutely. Not only that, country boy, can you imagine taking some gangbangers and converting them to still be gangbangers, but they're not hurting anybody. Now they're banging their own products out.
Oh my Lord, man! You mean I don't have to have a doctorate degree to sell your heavenly products?
You don't even need a gun.
You mean a GED, a resume, and I don't have to have no car, no computer? You mean I can set me up one of the website things and sell that stuff to anybody anywhere in the world?
You can be a first grade graduate, and that's it.
Dear Lord, they told me I can own my own product line.
Absolutely.
Well, shoot. I know down there in the dirty South, they say, T.I. say you can have whatever you like.
Yes.
I didn't know I could have my own product line now.
Absolutely.
Shoot, you mean I didn't have to graduate from high school or nothing? They told me I could sell my stuff over that internet thing.
That's right.
Shoot, they told me even if I didn't have no church home, we could give it to the churches and stuff, and they could do fundraisers and stuff.
There you go.
shoot, fundraisers. Even if what they call them non-profit organizations.
Absolutely.
Non-profit. Instead of walking 20 miles in 90-degree heat, you mean they could give it to their peoples. They could give it to all their peoples. No, they don't have to go door to door selling that stuff. Something I could do. How much would the big old bottles of air freshener cost a person?
There you go. When you talking, can you imagine that is now the norm? That is now the norm that these youth groups, anything along that to help our babies get to another plateau that they never thought. Can you imagine having a child that was raised in a gang-banging, heroin, crack-addicted family, and now they can come out of there looking and shining like gold?
Well, see, sir, Marker, dude, you just told me, sir, it didn't matter what part of the town I was born on, whether I was born on the north side or the south side, if I happen to be raised up on the wrong side of the tracks. You told me you can give me some heavenly products and give me some money so I can get my way back.
Absolutely.
You told me, sir,
Absolutely.
Marker, dude, you told me now. You told me you should ask me to open up my mouth when we speaking in silence and stuff. You know I don't like to tell secrets and stuff, but you know I ain't good at keeping no secrets. Because see, if we keep this thing to ourselves, they think we selfish kind of peoples and stuff. Shoot. You mean I can give my barber, that man cut my hair.
There you go.
Shoot, I go in there every Saturday. You mean I can give him his stuff? He put his phone number, not your phone number. He put his phone number on that air freshener stuff. All the lotions and stuff. Lamar Silky Spoon. I don't want no Lamar Spoon lotion. Maybe he needs to put his daughter's name on there. Shoot, you let him send his baby daughter picture in there. He can send his baby daughter lotions on
That's
his
it.
side. He could do that.
That's it.
Shoot, he could do that if you help him.
Wendy's
Sir,
did it.
He could do that.
Wendy's did it. They put he put his little daughter on there, Dave. He put his daughter's picture on that, on the front of it, and now it's prospering. You'll be able to, like you say, to go and to take someone like Makia and show her how to private label for other companies. It's gonna be crazy. Now that company is attached to you. When they want that product, they're gonna call you. And now they're spending $1,000 a month with you, buying your products, not my products, your products. Now, if you want to say my products and your product, well, it's our products. We don't, because I don't manufacture anything. All I do is repackage, and now we got it packaged where our children could learn. Hey, Terrence.
Yes, sir.
How do you like what we're saying here? What do you thinking?
Mean, how do I like what we're saying?
No, not you, Country. Country, we got.
What we're getting ready to do. Let me go ahead and just bring it around one more again.
Hey, Country. Hey, Country. Country boy. Country boy. We got Terrence. Terrence, that's Country boy. Introduce yourself, Terrence.
Who, sir?
Terrence. There's a Terrence on the phone with us. Terrence, that's Country boy.
Hey, Terrence, how you doing, sir?
We got Terrence there?
I didn't hear him, sir.
I didn't hear him either. Terrence. Terrence, are you there? I think we lost Terrence. Go and take that line off. Okay, Country boy, I'm sorry. I thought we had another call. We did have another caller on, but I think we lost him. Country.
Yeah, see, sometimes, sir, I don't think people understand like we think they understand. So let me break it down for them one more time now.
Okay.
One more time. If you got your pens out, you gotta go get you something to write on now. Sir, if you don't mind, I just want you to go ahead and do that little commercial thing and give them that Heavenly Body Potted phone number. Because we don't want them to say, shoot, they gave me all that stuff. They didn't give me no phone number. You go ahead and wait till the end of the show now.
Thank you, sir.
Give them that phone number.
Appreciate that. You want to call it? 404-286-6000. 6-700, and make sure that you go on my website at heavenlybodyproducts.com, and you get to see a lot of our different products. And then when you go on the home page, on the upper left-hand corner, is you're going to see something called Price Breaks. And this is where we help God's people prosper. 404-286-6700.
Mark,
Another call.
here it
Oh,
is.
hold on. Hey, Country, we got another call coming in. Hold on. Caller, you on the air. Caller, you on the air. Caller, you on the air. Hey, Country, you still there?
Yes, sir. Still here.
Okay, go ahead and do your thing, man.
Well, I just want people to know now, in case we went too fast for you Southern people, you know, they say people down there in the South, they don't hear very well. You know, I would have to say this thing 2 times, because they might not buy it the first time. So let me break it down for you again. We said people. We got into a new year, and you've already told yourself that this is going to be the best year that you ever had. But you have to be careful what you might ask for, because you said, girl, if I just had my own stuff. I heard him say it, Sir Mark, I was over listening. They said, if I just had my own stuff, shoot, we already natural-born hustlers. We've been doing it for days.
For decades.
Our gangbangers.
Mm-hmm.
But see, there's a new gang in town. Country boy and his people. God's anointed new generation.
Yes, Lord.
Let me give that to you again. C-A-N-G. God's anointed new generation. If we're going to sell stuff, but it's going to be legal.
Yes, sir. Legal, moral, ethical.
Heavenly Body Products.
Yes,
We
Lord.
don't just sell stuff. We bless people
There you go.
because we learn that it's a giving kind of lesson, a powerful kind of lesson. So not only will I sell you some of my stuff, I'm going to hook a brother and hook a sister up and let them know how they can have their own labels. Yeah, plural labels.
That's it.
Got to have more than one.
Yes.
Labels, I said, Sir Mark, that do with
Yes.
Heavenly Body Products says, and I quote, they will put your label in your baby's label, sir. They made me go there, and your mama them.
Yep. That's it.
Label.
Yo, we got a caller.
Raised.
Hey, Country, we got a caller there. Yes,
Sir Mark, dude. This
Yeah.
other there, I had to put my phone down, and I apologize.
That's all right. You're back in the game now. Hey,
Yes, sir.
what do you like about what we're talking about? Private labeling to help our youth groups, to help our youth have to develop their own line of product. Or products. How do you feel about that?
That's more than a blessing, because I remember before I got into selling air freshener and body oil, wouldn't nobody tell me no connection, nothing. I had to go online and search. Everybody wants to keep things to themselves. When I ran into Heavenly Body Products, I looked, and I said, okay, here's the product. And then I noticed something. Heavenly Body. And it had the background of your website as the earth. And I'm like, okay. Then I thought something else. Help God, people prosper. I'm like, okay, that's spiritual. That
Yes.
right there got my attention.
Yes,
Then
Lord.
when I went to the private labeling, I got real excited, like, wow. I can send them what I want them to pull on my label, pull on my own product. It look professional, and people think, wow, this guy got his own business.
That's
He
it.
got his own business. Nobody want to help nobody. That's the problem. We always want to take, but we don't want to put back in and pour back in. Now, what I was always taught that when I receive a blessing, I'm supposed to be more of a blessing.
Absolutely.
As the young man said earlier, we supposed to give and be a blessing to others.
Lord have
We don't do that. If I be a blessing to you, it's going to come right back to me.
Lord have mercy.
Devil measured and I gave.
Lord have mercy.
You got a lot of people who give but don't give from their heart. They give to be seen. When I saw that website of yours, that really told me something. I was like, wow. This product, and when I actually sampled the product, I was like, oh my goodness, ain't nothing up here in Chicago can touch this. Because I could tell that it wasn't cut or watered down per se. go wash it off. She couldn't even sleep because it was just that strong on her skin, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's it.
I think I know for a fact that that's a blessing because you got a lot of people right now don't have a job looking for a way, and it could be body oil, it could be air freshener, and they look and they can't find. Nobody gonna tell them anything because people want to keep it secret. They want to keep the wholesale place a secret of where to get your body oil, where to get your sprayers and bottles. They want to keep it a secret, so you have to go through them, and they can make money off of you. But see, that's not the godly way. If you see someone need help, you're supposed to help them.
Absolutely. You got it, man. You know, I look at these young folks today, they really want to win. What? Let me ask you something. Why do anybody really steal or take from anybody else? Why do they do it? Why?
They do not have.
They don't have. They don't know where to get. They try to get a job. Job won't hire. What can I do? I don't want to kill nobody, so I resort to steal. And starting from the level of stealing, it starts from small things that can result in taking people's lives.
Yep.
Because it's like, you steal something small, and then you get, I got away with that. I'm going to move up a little bit. I stole this $5 off their dresser, so I'm going to move up a little bit. Let me start breaking in people's house. Let me start carjacking people and shoot people in the head and take their wallet with their information, ATM cards. This is what they do. It's a high. But see, that right there is nothing but the devil. It goes back to faith. I see guys up here, it really makes me sick. They walk around with their pants back. When I see it, I get very upset. And I learned through that too. God is dealing with me on patience. When I see that, that's letting me know that if a person can get to your mind and make you walk around with your pants hanging off your behind, something's seriously wrong, right? Something's seriously wrong.
And that's where we come in. That's where we come in. See, you can actually do something about it, and it's just it's going to start from the inside out. You know something? I mentor people. I never seen their face before. I don't even know what they look like, and I touch them. I was talking. I was telling a story probably yesterday. Friday, I was talking to one of my business associates down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I never seen him before. I never met him before. And he called and he said, I needed to talk to somebody about what's going on with my son. He said, I thought about you. And so he just called me and he was venting. And he said, well, what do you think? I said, well, you're on the right track. And I said, where's your son at? I said, put him on the phone. I want to talk to him. Put him on the phone. Now, this boy don't know me from a hole in the wall, right? He said, well, he's not here. I said, put him on a three-way. And then he said, here he comes now. Here he comes down the road here. And then I could hear him calling him over, right? And then I said, okay. He said, Sir McAdoo want to talk to you. And got on the phone. I said, have you ever heard my name before? He said, no. I said, Sir McAdoo. I said, do you know who I am? He said, I think you're the guy down in Atlanta that sells my father some merchandise. I said, that's right. I said, let me ask you something, son. I said, what do you think about every day? First he said God. So with that was real good to me. They even said that. Then I said, what else do you think about every day? He said, family. I said, oh, shoot, this boy, he's coming from a good, loving home. That's the first thing I said, right? Third thing, he said, education. But he hasn't been in school in over a year, okay? I said, do you ever think about money? He said, yeah. I said, is money sometimes first in your thought processes? He said, yeah. I said, sometimes is money most of the things that you think about? He said, yeah. I said, but how are you going to get your money? He said, well, it's selling weed and stealing. And then I said, well, if money is the root of what you are, what you think about, I said, then let me show you how to get some legal money. It's still money. That's what you want, right? Money, yes, I still want money. So I said, do you know, now I went there because I know he smoked weed. I said, do you know at least 20 people that smoke weed? He said, yes, I do. I said, you can't get $5 off 20 people a day that smoke weed? He said, yeah. I said, well, that's $100 a day. And he thought about it. He said, I said, you think you can do that? He said, yeah. So now, needless to say, him and his father, I said, because I told him, I said, your father is your best friend. I said, don't nobody care about you more than your father. I said, none of them little rats in the street care about you more than your father. I said, do you agree with that? He said, yeah. I said, well, guess what? If you spend more time with your best friend, which is your father, he'll teach you everything he knows. I said, will you consider doing that? He said, absolutely. When he got off the phone, put his father back on, I said, how's your son acting now? He said, before he got on the phone with you, he had that slump, he had that little gangster twist to him. He said, as soon as he got off the phone, after he got off the phone with me, he said he's standing upright, he's excited, he's ready to go. Now, how's that?
You know what it sounds like to me, sir?
Yes, what it sound like?
I said it sounds like the man has a new swag.
There we go.
Swags, they throw the word around like it's a piece of rag. It means a walk of confidence.
That's right.
Put a little glide in your stride.
Yes.
Pull your pants up on your behind. Oh, sir, I wasn't even go there, but you're going to make me go there.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about air. Oh, you thought I was going to go there, and I want to talk about air.
Yes.
But see, when the almighty divine creator breathed the breath of life into us, he said, oh, it was just like air.
Yes.
So heavenly body products has air,
That's it.
freshness, a new freshness. Hey, sir, you might want to form all of your fragrances together and create something called heavenly air. They told me I was crazy when I could sell people air.
Wow.
I told them I was a pimp.
Yes.
I'm a positive, innovative, motivated person who gave the gas stations air.
Yes.
So don't be laughing at me telling me air is free. It is a quick trip, but if you go to them other gas stations, I've been giving air away to sell for years and then splitting the profits with them. I've been giving air the breath of life to hospitals, except they call my air oxygen. But guess what?
What?
Sir Martha Dew is an extremely privileged sir to share the same air that you breathe. But guess what, Sir Martha Dew?
What?
We getting ready to give them the best thing in the world next to air. They call it love.
Oh,
It's
man.
the greatest gift.
Give me some clap on that
Let me
one.
spell it out for you. L-O-V-E. But
Love.
guess what? Love is not love unless you give it away. I said you give it away.
Yes.
Last one around, sir. Here it is. See, love is not love unless you give it away. But we've been looking for love in all the wrong places.
Here it is.
Whitney Houston, if she was still here, she would say something like, love is the greatest gift of all. I had to look inside of me. She says, I found the greatest love of all. But here it is, Mike. Make sure don't miss it. Love. We've been looking for love, but we are love. Yeah, you heard me say earlier that I died to me, so it is no longer I who lives, but the divine creator who lives inside of all of us. We're uniquely designed and crafted, simply one of a kind, and we have been empowered with the divine spirit called love, which is inside of us. So if you want to become part of our new super entrepreneurs in this 2014 we are in, hook up with Sir Markadoo. Let him give you some breath of fresh air and some heavenly body products, and you can start going, giving love away, because if you want to be loved, you got to do unto others
Before
they do unto you. Give some love Give some of your heavenly products away and watch the love that you give come right back your way. Sir Markadoo, one more time for me this morning, because I know they listen. Tell them how to get in contact with heaven.
404-286-6700. That's 404-286-6700. And if you need to really get in touch with me personally, you can call me at 404-578-3549. Again, it's 404-578-3549. And come on by the warehouse at 2571 Park Central Boulevard in Decatur, Georgia. This is where the love starts right here. This is where the love starts right here. I'm going to show that love so that you can give love. That's what it's all about. Hey, Country, I'd like to thank you for coming on today, man, my brother. Hey, Country.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm going to give you a number two, brother, because I think you deal with some travel, don't you?
You know, people don't want to hear about traveling.
Not right now.
If they wanted to hear something about traveling, they already know they got the hookup.
Okay.
All you have to do is go to Country Boy. Yeah, Country Boy. Travel.com.
There it
We
is.
don't care what plane or train or whether you want to bus or plane. We don't care if you want to stay at the Motel 6 or the Holiday Inn. We got the hookup for you at countryboytravel.com. Just so you know, Sir Markadoo,
Yeah.
people out there, I tell you, in order for you to give, you got to give first. So I'm giving you my website for my travel business. But what I didn't tell you is if you go on there and click on the affiliate, I'm going to give you a hookup. They used to call it the buddy pass, Sir Markadoo. That means that anybody, I said anybody, goes to countryboytravel.com in the top right-hand corner. Click on the affiliate link because Sir Markadoo sent you over there. Regardless of what commissions is paid, I then share 50-50 profits with anybody that books travel through my website because I get 60% of the money that's usually given to travel agency industry. It comes back to me. So if I make $10, Sir Markadoo, off your rent-a-car, I'm going to give you $5 of your dollars back for going to countryboytravel.com. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you. And we'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. All right. God bless you. Hey, Terrence, thank you. Thank you too, Terrence. I'd like to say thank you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the lines. We got about 7 minutes left. 404-286-6700. That's 404-286-6700. I want to say thank you to Patrick Julian. I want to say thank you to Country Boy. And I want to say thank you to Terrence Howard. I'm going to put them two brothers together. But listen, we've been talking about private labeling, right? So the main thing that I want you to do is call Trudy. Because Trudy, once you deal with Trudy, she's going to make sure that you have your logo just right. She's going to make sure the company is just right. She's going to make sure all your phone number, your email address is on that label. So give Trudy a call at 678-651-7626. That's 678-651-7626. And that's tapdesigners.com. Just give her a call. I think it's online now. He's going to show it to you. Tap Designers. Is that right? Marketing consultants. She is going to help you with your website. She's going to help you pull together your brand. Okay? But the one thing that she's not going to do is just price gouge you. Everybody got to get paid for what they do, for the work that she do. But the thing that she understands is that she want to make sure that you get your product into the market without price gouging. I got some. She sends me an email of your design once she does, so I can see it, so I can help. Cause I'm pretty good with redesigning and editing, so I get the chance to see some of the work that you guys got out there. Don't forget Trudy, and give her a call 678-651-7626. Take it very, very serious that you need to get your logo and everything together. She's going to help you towards getting your business cards done. And this is phenomenal, folks. This is crazy, man. This is where I know a lot of people that have problems with designers, graphic designers. One of my partners up in Julian, Julian, brother Julian, back to Julian, he does some designing too, but he's teaching his son. And what we want to do through Trudy is develop, to have so much business coming in that she begins to develop partners so that we really don't have no problem with our graphic designs, right? So, again, the lines are open, 404-286-6700. I want to go back to the word help. We have to help our students. This is our future. These kids are our future, man. These are our future. I mean, I hope this broadcast got through to you, okay, that you realize that you need a little bit more. You need somebody to help guide you into making more money because, it's very difficult out here. And there's one thing that I love about what I do. I don't like young women and girls depending on men. I want you and I need you to be independent from your man, any male friend, your husband, whoever it's going to be. You need to have your own money. Once you depend on a man for your money, you're enslaved to him. I'm just telling you, it's a natural phenomenon. That young girls, I'm going to be speaking to women too. I'm going to go inside with girls and women groups and tell them about the art of not even depending on men. You don't want that. You want to be able to look in that mirror and depend on yourself. You ever, I'm asking a question to a lot of my sisters out here. Have you ever been in a relationship and the cat ain't got no money, you want to go eat? And he ain't got no money for gas. He ain't even got a car. So he said, get up on my bike, get on my handlebar, and let me go ahead. We'll go. You said, man, you ain't even got enough to even support yourself. And then we just go to a simple to get some McDonald's, and they can't even afford it. You ever had it happen to you? Mm-hmm. Okay. There you go, right there. Did you ever have it? You ever been in a situation, ladies, where the guy didn't have no money and you ended up paying for everything? You couldn't even share because he didn't have no money? That's weird. And then you ever paid for something you knew and then you found out the guy had some money? And he made you spend all your money? Huh? He said, I thought you didn't have no money. And you caught him? Okay, so there you go. We want to train our sisters to don't depend on men. And boys, I'm telling you, I've been there, done that, when they have to depend on you. There's a lot of power things going on in there that a young sister needs to know about, Because you get caught into that thing, and then it's there. It's there. It's going to disturb you for the rest of your duration. But we're at the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for chiming in. I'd like to thank people. Now, we're on live stream, so tell people we're going back to the live stream platform. And it's easier to follow from the live stream platform. It's easier for us to do what we need to do to get across. So it's live stream. And then when they get on, it's Sir Media Group. 3 words, Sir Media Group, okay? When they search. And just make sure you follow. And please send a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, okay? I want to say thank you and God bless you. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to share this video with other people. It's going to be on YouTube real soon. So have a great day and God bless you. Let's hear that sound. What's that sound? Get ready?
At Heavenly Body Product International,
I like
we
that.
help God's people prosper.
Love it.
We specialize in body oils, burning oils, and air fresheners. Buy by the pound, a gallon, drum, or barrel.
That's right, black soap. And also shea butter straight from Africa. Laundry detergent, Tide and Gain types. Bath tissues. Even empty roll-on bottles for your oils. Lotion and bath and shower gel. Oil burners. That's right, go online and order and we will ship directly to your door. Please like us on Facebook and go on YouTube and subscribe and like us as well. We're located at 2571 Park Central Boulevard in Decatur, Georgia. I'm Sir Mark with Heavenly